Welcome, everyone. Today, let's crack the code on how to start keto the right way, especially if you're a total beginner. Think of keto as flipping a switch inside your body. You're teaching it to burn fat for energy instead of sugar. Why does that matter? Well, it all comes down to one hormone. Insulin. Imagine insulin as the gatekeeper, deciding if your body burns sugar or taps into those stubborn fat reserves. High insulin, you're stuck in sugar burning mode. Keep it low, and you're primed to torch fat. So you might ask, how do we lower insulin? Here's the big secret. It's not just about eating less food. It's about eating fewer carbohydrates and reducing how often you eat. Yes, less meals, not necessarily less calories. Every meal, especially those with carbs, triggers insulin. But fewer bigger meals means fewer insulin spikes, and that's your ticket to fat-burning mode. Now, let me paint a picture. Suppose you eat 3 meals a day, all loaded with bread and fruit. Your insulin is doing jumping jacks all day. But if you cut back to 2 meals, lower those carbs, suddenly you're giving your body a chance to switch gears. But wait, what about hunger? Isn't skipping meals just starving yourself? Not quite. If you do keto right, you'll find your hunger actually shrinks because fat and protein are satisfying. So, are you ready to take control of your metabolism? Stay with me because next I'll walk you through exactly what to put on your plate and what to cross off your shopping list for good. All right, let's dig into the heart of keto. What should actually be on your plate? First, carbs are public enemy number one. That means all forms of sugar, white, brown, honey, agave, even supposedly natural sweeteners. You'll need to become a food detective, scanning those nutrition labels for hidden sugars. Instead, try sugar alcohols like erythritol or xylitol. These are sweet, but don't spike your blood sugar. Think of sugar alcohols as decaf versions of sugar. They give you the taste, but not the metabolic jolt. Fruit? Mostly off limits, except for a few heroes: raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries. Keep portions small. These are the exceptions, not the rule. Grains like wheat, pasta, and cereal are a no-go. But here's a twist. Almond flour can replace regular flour in pizza crusts or bread, and cauliflower is a stunning stand-in for mashed potatoes or even pizza bases. It's not quite the same, but trust me, your taste buds and waistline will thank you. Now, here's a curveball: vegetables. While keto slashes most carbs, it actually encourages you to pile on the veggies. Leafy greens, bell peppers, broccoli, cabbage, kale. Shoot for at least 7 cups a day. Why? Veggies feed your gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria that help regulate blood sugar and pump up your energy. Plus, veggies are loaded with potassium and magnesium, minerals you'll need for healthy nerves and muscles. Let me share a quick tip. Eat your veggies first. That way, you'll actually hit your target and avoid filling up on protein or fat before you get your greens in. Remember, keto isn't about cutting corners. It's about building meals that make you feel vibrant, not deprived. Ready for the next step? Let's talk protein power. Here's where a lot of people trip up: protein. Keto isn't Atkins. You're aiming for moderate, not massive protein intake. Picture the palm of your hand. That's roughly the amount of protein you want per meal, whether it's chicken, beef, fish, eggs, or cheese. Too much protein can actually spike insulin just like carbs. So what's moderate? Depending on your size and activity, somewhere between 3 to 8 ounces per meal. Next up, let's bust the myth that keto is all steak and 0 veggies. In truth, you want protein with natural fat. Avoid lean cuts or protein powders like whey. These cause bigger insulin surges. Instead, savor fattier cuts of meat, salmon, or even brie cheese. Why? Fat slows digestion and keeps insulin low, making it easier for your body to tap into fat stores. A lot of people wonder, what about added fats? Good question. You'll want healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, coconut oil, and butter. These provide energy and help your body absorb fat-soluble nutrients. Think of fat as the delivery van bringing vitamins from your veggies straight to your cells. But it's not all green lights. Skip inflammatory oils like soy, corn, or canola. These can cause more harm than good, even if they're technically keto. Remember, if you're still hungry between meals, it usually means you didn't eat enough fat at your last meal. So go ahead, add some nuts or cheese if you need to. The right fat keeps you satisfied and on track. Next, let's unlock the powerful combo that supercharges keto, meal timing with intermittent fasting. This is where keto goes from good to truly transformative, intermittent fasting. Now, you might be thinking, isn't fasting just skipping meals? Not exactly. Intermittent fasting is about eating in a compressed window, say noon to 6 p.m., and fasting the rest of the time. This gives your body a full 18 hours to reset, repair, and most importantly, burn fat instead of sugar. Let me tell you a story. When I first tried skipping breakfast, my body rebelled. At 8 a.m., I felt a surge of hunger, almost like my stomach was shouting for food. Turns out, that's just cortisol, your stress hormone, peaking. Push through and that hunger fades. Instead of eating, sip coffee with a tablespoon of butter or MCT oil. These medium-chain triglycerides are like rocket fuel for your brain and help kickstart ketone production, easing the transition to fat-burning mode. Now, let's clarify hunger. True hunger means you feel weak, shaky, or irritable. A little rumble isn't a crisis, it's just your body adapting. Skip the snacks. Small snacks, even low-calorie ones, trigger insulin and make you hungrier later. If you're tempted to snack, that's your cue to eat more fat next meal. So the basic blueprint: 2 meals a day, no snacks, and only eat when genuinely hungry. Drink water, tea, or black coffee between meals. With this structure, you'll see results faster and feel better doing it. Wondering how to troubleshoot or get personalized advice? I've got a resource for that coming up next. Let's wrap up with some common keto roadblocks and how to get help. Maybe you're thinking, I've tried keto, but I'm not losing weight. Or what if I have a question about a product? First, remember, keto isn't just about macros. It's about food quality. Hidden sugars and deli meats, bacon, or even nut butters can sneak up on you. Always check the ingredients. Dextrose and corn syrup hide in plain sight. Another pitfall, not eating enough vegetables or salt. As your body dumps water on keto, you'll lose electrolytes like potassium and magnesium, so keep those veggies up and salt your food to taste. Feeling tired or irritable? It's often an electrolyte issue, not a keto failure. Now, going keto can feel overwhelming. Labels, meal prep, new recipes. Don't go it alone. If you're in the US and need real-time help, there are keto consultants ready to guide you. I've included a number to call for support. Outside the US, watch this space. We're working to expand access to everyone. So to recap, start with clear goals, eat real food, balance your protein and fat, time your meals, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Keto done right is sustainable, energizing, and actually enjoyable. Ready to start your journey? You've got this, and I'll be here to support you every step of the way.